More deep course, free update 2. Stay tuned. Let's go into SnapMap multiplayer. It's gonna have on with the new hell modules. Oh my god! Please on. Oh man! All right, let's start in. I just picked the tiny template because it's quick to load, especially if. All right, so already you can see right here, the hell modules are in orange, obviously with the fire emblem. Shows them new. Yeah. All right, so if you see real quick, we're looking at the Hell 90 stairs here, and if you see at the points of entrance, the two doorways, the diamond shape. If we go over here to the 90 bend, it has a circular shape. I guess that signifies the way they snap, most likely. Let's try it out. So we have the Hell 90 stairs. What I think is going on is that if you have a Hell module and a UAC module or a lab module, that, yeah, you won't be able to connect them. So I think that that diamond shape signifies it's a hell module, but I have not seen a hell module, so let's take a look, you guys. You ready? And all right, I see. Oh yeah. And there goes the skybox. Okay, so if you saw in my other video, super hyped about these skyboxes. I love the idea of sort of like it's not constricted, you know, like it's gonna be, everybody knows, but I just want it to feel like it's not. And so having these skybox, this artwork, makes it kind of feel more open. But I know I've seen the screenshots, right, when they're talking about these modules, that it's going to be open, so this can't be just it, right? So there's got to be outdoor worlds. So let's see what we can find here. Wait a minute, what is this? What is this? Grid room. One of his secret space. What is? Wow. Wow. No way, you guys. Okay. So this wow. So this room here, the grid room, seems to be the same size, maybe a little smaller. It's hard to say. But it looks a lot like the observation room from the lab UAC tile set or module set. But this one looks to be 100% customizable. I mean, a blank template, man, for whatever you want to do. Wow. So you can like totally do whatever you want to do. Let's see, real quick. I'm not going to waste too much time on this. I know you guys are wanting to see the rest of the modules. I just have to see what's going on as far as customizing. All right. Wow, this is big. That's as big as this square gets, 2048. And that is not even the entire size of the room. Wow. So, okay. So that's new. I've not seen that before. So that's cool. With the release of the Hell modules, they've also added a room, the grid room. You can really do whatever you want with this room. 100% customizable. And that's for a later video. We'll look at that later. Right now, I want to see these Hell modules. I really do. So let's start with Arena Ethereal Plane. So we'll set that down. All right. It's a wide open room. You've got 4 points of entrance. Just an open room for whatever engagements you want to do. Could just be an open area to segue into other areas, you know. All right. I'm gonna do this real quick. I just want to get through these, just so you guys can see what's going on. This one seems a little bit more involved. Looks like you can run up here. There's not much more as far as props, what have you, but it's once again another room where you can segue into other areas. Large open area, good for engagements. Look at this. Oh goodness. Okay. Yep. This looks so much like from the campaign, it's crazy. It's a nice little room. I can see some interesting things going on there. This one looks pretty interesting though. Let's see. Alright, so we're kind of into multi-level here. This one doesn't look too bad. Let's see what else we got, because I know there's more. We got our couplers. I'm sorry, you guys. I just want to see what a hell coupler looks like. Okay. Alright. It's not too, I mean, it does its job. Not too interesting. This sand, I guess. Hell is... let's see what else. No dead ends. Oh, man. I would have loved to have seen a dead end with just like some massive demon skull. Like the part in the campaign where you just literally run into a carcass of a giant, enormous titan demon. That would have been a great dead end. Just coming out to that and seeing maybe a large skull or something, you know. I don't know. Let's see though, moving on. We got some hallways, that's some basic stuff here. You know, bricks, sand. I'm interested in the open levels. That's what I want to find. That's what I want to see. Set pieces. This should be good for seeing that. What's up here in the upper right corner? Impossibility. Okay, dead end. What I was just talking about. Filled with floating impossible structures. Fantastical view, though. Well, let's check this out. Alright. The skybox, fantastic. Oh man. Okay. I believe this is as open as you can get it. Right here. I don't think, something tells me though, I don't think you can jump to these areas. This is good for a dead end piece, like they said. You know, you come out. Oh, I guess this can't go any further. I'm sure creative minds will find a way to make this usable area, player blocking volumes and whatnot. It's pretty awesome, though. I love this. I love the way this looks. It's pretty dope. Let's see what else they got. Pits of Gehenna. Alright, this is another open. It's got several layers. definitely great. I know it says a set piece environment, but this definitely feels like a really nice arena engagement right here, with multiple avenues. Yeah, it looks pretty fantastic. Of course, one misstep and you're done. Alright. Let's see what else we got. What should I go to? Algar. Cave network beneath the remains of the Titan's rib cage. Okay, this might be exactly what I was talking about earlier. Nice. Alright, so we got the structure here. We got the bone. A Titan demon remains. I love that idea. It would have been kind of cool to see this in an open environment, but this is still cool nonetheless. I like this little areas right here. I used a lot in some of my snap maps already, getting into the areas that you cannot normally access through doors. You may have to use a teleport destination to get to. I like that. I do. It's cool to see that in the Hell style modules. So that one looks pretty awesome. I'll probably use that in the snap map. This right here, this looks really interesting. Look at the way this module is set up. Let's see what it looks like when we go inside. So we got this open area. The question is, okay, here's the playable. You can make this. You can easily make this a playable area right here, although it's not a, a normally functioning playable area. But if you go below, this is where the meat of the action is probably going to take place. And here I just got a glimpse. Wow. Okay, there's a little nook here to go into a cave leading to another area. And we've got, of course, a pit area. Are there any exits in here? That's the question. It doesn't look like it, so you would have to probably make a way to get from this lower area to the upper area, unless you want this just to be some type of booby trap. With this area you have, the cave exit. Looks like this cave over here exit. This might be the only two. Yeah. Massive module with only 2 exits. That's interesting. And how tall it gets. Even though this is not normally accessible, I wonder if you could place a spawn here. That would be pretty awesome. For no other reason than just to have you way above the crowd. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got one set of stairs. I wish there were more, but beggars can't be choosers. This is free. Just your typical stairs, up and down. 2 points of access. Okay. And your T-junction. No talls. I would have thought that they would have had some tall set pieces or tall modules for the Hell module, since it's way more open, but it's okay. It's not a terrible calamity. What is this? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing here? Portal to Hell. Simulations show that this UAC portal can transport people to and from Hell. That's an interesting description, but what I'm mainly focused on is look right in the center of the screen. Look at this module. You've got the diamond pattern I showed earlier that only connects to Hell modules. The circular pattern only connects to UAC modules. There's no way. No way. There's no way. Hang on. So what I'm seeing here, you guys, is this a way? Oh my God. You can connect UAC modules with the Hell modules. No way. There's no way. Wow. Okay. So this is more than I expected, you guys. So as far as I knew, with the Hell modules, they were going to be separate from the UAC modules. But with this one piece, what is it? The transition. It's the only transition module available. And with this one transition module, you can actually literally go from the UAC modules to a Hell module, meaning you can make a map with both modules using that portal. Oh my God. That's amazing to me, you guys. That's amazing to me on so many different levels. You can make, you know, there's been a lot of complaints with SnapMap. You get, you know, with the whole idea that, oh, it's limited. All we see, you know, are these empty labs with nothing, with a bunch of nothing in them, you know. Like we've got this here, the boundary. It's great for arena engagement, but it's just, you see level after level with this just like UAC like lab environment, you know. And they said there's going to be a Hell environment and that it'd be a lot different. But as far as I knew, they were going to be two separate modules. But from what I can see here, I go right into this transition and I go from the lab straight into Hell, and I can connect my modules from UAC to Hell. Wow. For any of you guys watching, I'm sorry, you know, it took a long time. I was busy this morning doing stuff for my car. So I wasn't able to get this download done for the new update as soon as I'd like to. But I'm just now diving into it. And from what I've seen, here you can see they have the new modules for Hell highlighted in orange. And the UAC is just your regular blueprints. But all the way at the end, you have an option on here to set a transition piece to go from the UAC labs and to the Hell module, which for me is amazing. I'm sorry, you guys, for just bear with me. I'm so excited about this. It's insane because it's nothing I thought. I never would have thought I would have seen in SnapMap. Anyways, I apologize. If you haven't already seen, I'm going to go briefly back into this. But for your arenas, we've got your Hell modules here, which I've looked at a couple of these, right? So the mines and whatnot. But what I want to show you guys is up here is a new module as well, but it doesn't seem to be within the Hell modules. It seems to be within the UAC. But when you go inside, you'll see, even the description says, space to really call your own, fill it with whatever you want, right? We go inside, it's literally a grid. You can literally do whatever you want inside this room. Make it exactly how you want. And that's super cool, man. I know you can do that already with the modules they have using player blocking, which I did a little bit earlier in this video. But it's cool that they recognize that people are getting into that, you know. People want to customize. They want to make their own thing in here. And they want to be able to make their own environments. They don't want always just prefab environments. With this template, it's a good start, in my opinion. They need to be able to go further, though, with the player blocking volumes and maybe textures within the, because I mean, this is all you get for the module properties, you know. It's the same. There's nothing to change the texture on the walls. I mean, you have to build that yourself. With what? I guess the player blocking volume? But the issue is there's nothing new with the texture. You know, you have a textured model, but what does that model look like? I mean, this is what it looks like. It looks like it always has, you know. But it's a great start. Now if they can just fill in the logic to go with it to make this a great area to customize. Speaking of logic, they said they've changed some logic, and I'm not sure what that is. Alright, so we have the skull keys for health. Okay, that's new, and that's awesome. Okay. All this seems to be the same. Fuel now, so obviously we know, everybody knows that the chainsaw is now available. Also, if you bear with me, you know I'm on the PS4, so looking at comments for some reason is a task on the share device on the PS4. So I will check this comment as soon as I'm able to, and I will definitely give you some feedback. I'm not sure what you're asking, what you're saying, but I'm going to try to get into that if I may. Let's see. So we've got a bunch of different new things here for the interactives, which is awesome. This is totally cool, by the way. I'm totally gonna get into this hardcore in my maps. So we've got the Gorn Nest that is so great with single player maps. That is a cool element. I want to see what all this Gorn Nest, what you can do with it. Unused. Okay. Disable. Alright, so it looks like your basic logic unused, and you can spawn AI or what have you, or you can do your own creative logic to it. That's pretty interesting. We have Hell Tablet. I imagine logic's gonna be the same, unused yet, and disabled. So you can display messages, you can display objectives, you can display probably, I mean, you could set up your own rune trials, most likely, with that. I mean, the way SnapMap is handled, you could probably make this like your little rune tablet, or rune challenges. Mix some switch, same way the regular panel is used for. Just looks different. Okay. Scroll switch for the new scroll keys. Or in the same vein, you know, for the hell modules. Same concept though for the logic. And then the tripod panel. Which, yep, same logic. Alright. Alright, so we have a whole new array of just hell props in general. I'm gonna test this out in a minute, but I'm thinking we might be able to use these hell props in the UAC. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be pretty neat if you could. Floor pad. So this is good for like little floating floating areas you can jump onto. Okay. Columns, they look nice. It's pretty cool. They have a whole set of props for just, or with the hell module rather. Could be with the UAC, like I said. I'm going to test that out in a minute. Gameplay, okay, this is definitely new. Alright, launch pad. Unlaunched. Wow. Wow, so okay, so this launch pad, just like it suggests, you have a launch pad here, you have a launch destination here. Unlaunched. You don't even need this destination actually. So unlaunched, you can go back to this gameplay. Maybe. Huh. So whoever's watching, if there's an issue right now, I apologize. Apparently there's something going on with my internet. It seems like I may be having a problem streaming right now. I hope that's not the case. Like I said, it seems to be the issue. And I hope not, and I apologize if it is. Please bear with me. But if we go through the weapons here, this is one of the last things before I get off here that I want to go through. Yeah, so right there, chainsaw, that's the one weapon we have not seen before on SnapMap, and there it is. We also have the UAC pistol, or in this case the EMG Mark V. Everything else you've already seen in SnapMap. Same volumes are still there. We have the same variables, the same spawners, same small props, same player and team. We got the skulls and the pickups, right? So we got the hell skulls. We've got individual ammo now. We've got the BFG ammo, bullets for the pistol, I assume, cells, fuel, rockets, shells. Everything else seems to be the same. We've got new floor plans. Bear with me now real quick as I try to